Yo everybody and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Steins. Last left off, we had just convinced Ferris to become lab member 007, and she wants to use the phone wave, and in exchange we get to use her to help get us another IBN 5100 after the original one we got went missing. Anywho, let's get back into it. This time, we're making use of the phone wave, named Submission Shane's original function by send the D-mail by remote control. Handy. Prisu should still be in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. Well, I asked Ferris where she wants the D-mail to go. She says she sent it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be a 8 AM that day. It has to be at 8 AM that day, so we're using an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours. That's very precise. Does that mean it has to be going for 86,000 seconds? Wouldn't phone wave chat get tired? It doesn't actually run the entire duration. Our previous experiments have confirmed this. The mail reaches the past if you send it as soon as the discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should have cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the D-mail was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail in the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now let's call Krisu. Oh, I'm doing it. Assistant. Call. Hi. It's me. What's the situation? She hung up on me. What? Of course she didn't. Mayu, she and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know? Again. It's Hoyun Koma. Don't hang up. Oh, it's Okabe. I'm sure it was a prank call. It shows my number. It shows you my number, doesn't it? You're talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up. In other words, you fear the insanity of Hoyun Koma. While I'm supposed it can't be blamed for. She hung up again. Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you. Ouch. I quickly redial. Hello. This is Okabe Rinto. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone? But could you mess with the phone wave name to change settings a little, please? Well, why didn't you say so? I'm gonna use the phone wave. I don't want to anger the guys downstairs, though. We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant? Mr. Bond might yell at you, but that's a small sacrifice for the But that small sacrifice will bring mankind's dream, the time machine, to fruition. Really irresponsible, you know that? Well, what should I set it to? I'll tell Ferris Dad's mail address. And I have her set the timer. Okay, it's ready. Alright, thanks. Wait a bit. I turn to Ferris. Finish writing what you have to send. I already told her the phone wave name so Shane's email's address. Ferris nods. What did you write? You sure it's something that'll change the past? Well... What happened to your usual confidence? It's embarrassing, yeah. A trade secret. Secret nonsense. This is scientist. This is scientist. This is science. Unless you know what unless we know what we're sending, we can't verify the results. What's that supposed to mean? No one said anything about science. Now I'm using the time machine for myself, not science. That's not fair. You want to talk? Daryl, you horny fool. You siding Ferris? You call yourself a super hacker. Ferris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment? Hey, Okabin, how long are you going to make me wait? An impatient Krisu nags me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it! Okabin, you shouldn't... It's probably something private, so I think you shouldn't pry. See, normally I would be fine, but this is dealing with time travel. We should know what is wanted to change. Even Mayuri on Ferris's side. She was like this with Mocha too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. I was dancing. Was I dancing to her tune all along? If you're not going to send anything, I'm hanging up. Wait, fine. Activate the phone wave name subject to change. Damn it, I submitted to the cat girl. The discharge is starting. I nod to Ferris after getting Chris's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button and... click! Whoa! The dizziness fades. I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Alright, world, show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Ferris sent. First things first, I'm still in a room. When I look out the window, the Akibus sprawl greets me. I scan the room. Okay, card open. Oh, no, another virus card. Not so fast. You took 3 link cards, right? And I get 3 virus cards, right? Moshu's in trouble. What are they doing? 3 of them are sitting around a table playing some kind of game. We still have a terminal card. We can turn the tables next turn. It's way too late for that, yeah. Ferris is going to use the terminal card. Ferris checking, yeah. So which is Mayuri's last virus card? Yeah? Oh no! You're a monster first, Han. Hey, could you wait 2 or 3 turns now, please? Yeah. Not even if you tried to copycat first. No way. Mayo puts her fingers in both the ears as if to mime tears. Eyes. Fingers to both the... Okay. I'm taking a ball from the fridge. No! No! I want the Dr. P. Oh well. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rhinet Axis Battlers. It happened again. Reading Steiner. Am I the only person who keeps his memories after the past change? Virus demos worked. That's why the 3 of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the demo. I look at her phone. There wasn't even any record of it in her send for history. And even if I demand that she tell me what she said, she wouldn't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the demo is in the receptant's phone, namely Ferris's father's phone 10 years ago. But that 10-year-old mail data is most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Dude, first John is strong. Well, she started out strong now. You have potential. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because we're playing for fun. Besides, I promised Papa that I'll win the next tournament, yeah. I can't lose to anyone before then. Tournament? She didn't play tournaments before. Ferris nods happily. Papa said that if Ferris won, He'll take time off work to congratulate me. I want to congratulate you too. Are you free that night? Papa and I are having dinner that night. Oh. You know, we should all go cheer at the finals. Thanks. Isn't your final opponent the rival attackers duo? No one has heard of them until they defeat First Chan's rival. Had heard of them. Ediana? First time duel with we're all god tier, so I was looking forward to it. I haven't seen any other Rhinette matches, but they are the rival attackers really that ferocious? Well, they're not a threat to First Time. First Time is the strongest. First Time is a goddess. You're embarrassing me. As I listen to the conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head, and I soon realize the source of my discomfort. The first I knew had never been to an official Rhinette tournament, and yet she's now about to compete in the tournament finals, which means she's going to the tournaments she's been going to the tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and won't let her go to a tournament. But is that the reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rhinette tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her? At that moment, someone knocks on the door. Oh, hello. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler. Excuse me, Rumiho. Do you have a minute? Papa! First quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa, First Time's dad. Shouldn't we say hello? He's a CEO, right? Wow. First soon returns. She then turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology. So no, first to go out with Papa, yeah. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then. What about my man? She promised to give me a hands-on lesson. You know, really work me over. Pretty sure I didn't. Of course he didn't. I was just making it up. Darren, you shouldn't troll First Gen like that. Come on, Okun, let's go back to the lab. Yeah. You know, Kiroma's been awfully quiet now. Something wrong now? Nothing, I was just looking at Akiba watching the ignorant master scurry about in search of momentary securance from the pain of existence. That's Okube for you. Batshit crazy. First, her dad and her butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Oh, thanks. First dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba's station. More foreigners than usual. People from all over the world buy electronics and otaku goods from Akiba. It seems like the satellite is attracting some people as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside, I'm already drenched in sweat. Ferris's air-conditioned apartment is it was a little slice of heaven. I love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? I turn around to ask Dara and Marisha what they think. Mayuri's not there. Huh? Where did Mayuri go? Huh? You're right, she's gone. Did Stardust handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Maru, where are you going? Ah, okay, Maru's thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home. Go that way, why didn't you say so? Sorry, all I could think of about was going to Nakano. Mayushi's like some kind of ninja. She never noticed she was gone. Maru does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So when I turn around to look at her, she's like vanished in thin air. Stardust, handshake, and sneak and fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? Sneak and fade. What business do you have in Nakano anyway? Well, a Sorrow Sword Dobujin came out yesterday. Porn? No, but the illustration is Kyuga Yu-san? Mayushi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again. She was the creator. She was the character design for the last year's Gunbam. Gunbam? Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gunbam. Seminal work of anime robot. First series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since. Gunbam. I'm pretty sure you all know what that's from. Or thinking, yep. Buy me one too. Okie dokie. What are you guys talking about? If you want to dive in, you might go to Ona. It's right over there. Darren Murray stared at me blankly. There where? You know, right over. I follow my pointing finger. It isn't there. Huh? I opened my eyes and blinked several times. It didn't help. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place? I check up and down the street, but no. There's nowhere to be found. What's more, I can't find anime either. It's supposed to be right next to it. Instead I see electronic stores. Dachi, Kaden, and T21 Minami? Never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think those two were among them. Where did those two go? Have you lost it, man? Huh? There aren't any them things. That's why Mushu is going to Nakato to buy a din thingy. Japanese words. What do you mean there aren't any? They were there yesterday, weren't they? What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still here. There are no Mo shops and stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The Holy Land of Mo is Nakano. But Akiba is the Holy Land of Mo. The whole world knows that. Has the heat finally gone to your head, Ocarine? Akiba is the electronic town. Akiba is the electronic town. If you opened a Mo store here, the electronic otakus would riot. This feeling again. Dissidence. My memories doesn't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake. Nope. Akiba O. Of course there's an Akiba O. I mean, Akiba Otaku, they sell Dojinshi. The hell's that? They sell Dojinshi at Akiba O? Of course not, that would be crazy. Gamers. The other one. They shake their heads. Melon books. A bit. Asorbid City? They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, egro, or mo goods have disappeared from Akiba. The final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to May Queen plus Nyan Squared, the May Cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, in which Daru and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in admitting in abject defeat. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Mo stories, it's even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mayuri, you work at May Queen, don't you? May Queen? What's that? A potato? May Queen plus Nyan Squared. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. I asked Daru too, but no reaction. Mayuri works at Lemono? It always ends up the same. I keep trying to say it differently, but I keep going the same way. Remember? Is that a maid cafe? It's just a normal coffee shop. Is it even a single maid cafe in Akiba? Nah, man. People hate Mo business. The people here hate Mo business. No one would go. It's clear now. This has to be the result of Ferris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is at it again. Fez said she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the Mo industry. But by sending the D-mail to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that single mail could rewrite 10 years of town history. Is it okay to history on a whim like this? I almost feel guilty about it, but since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, no one can blame me. And it's not like I can change it back, but still, what in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? The next morning I go through a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I did discover is that although the chaotic energy familiar to me has been receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear the loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalks. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes and eyes burning with intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. Essence. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday, I heard from Mayuri that how we met Ferris is on this world line. I was wondering since May Queen no longer exists. It was at a small Rhinant tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro, where we went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomachache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gorgeous and gave us advice on how to play. Generous? Was it generous? Gracious. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship that we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I got mail. What? What? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? What's going on here? I spin around searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. I don't care, something's wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body. Is it the organization? 7? If so, then it smells a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? Can't involve anyone. If it's a prank, it's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase us. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No. Not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Even pedestrians look like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Krisu, and Lukaku are already at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. It's Sunday open weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? Open? Japanese holiday during which people return to their hometown to see their parents and relatives. This includes paying respects to the family members who have passed away by visiting and clearing their graves. Oh, that's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Nice? Like, it's quite warm? I don't know. Oh, what, just Krisu there for a second? Ow. Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Ocarine. The two cute high school girls wave me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who just gives me a broad look before going back to reading. What are you doing? Mayuri and Lukaku are sitting next to each other on the sofa reading a book together. Looks like a cosplay photo album. Yesterday I went to Nakona, and by remember, while I was there I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look at Chan. His costume is of Sandora of Bloodtoon. So detailed and cute. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Popular TV anime based on the manga. 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main is especially popular among anime. I'm trying to think what that could be of, and I'm not getting, I can't think of what it is. I'll probably feel really dumb and get it later. Oh well. It is! I see, she's showing it to Lukaku as part of his reduction. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself. Take a look, Chris-chan. It's amazing. I'm okay. Looks like Chris is not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold humph. Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it, there's no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're going to make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind. So I stay out of it. Wow, look at these swimsuits. So much skin. She's got a great figure. Like a Graville? Like an idol. Must be nice. Nice? The swimsuits? I don't have that great of a figure. Don't worry, Lucky-chan. I'm sure you'll make our big friends breathe hard. Hey now, Mayuri. What are you saying? It's like you're referring to Dao with that remark. And plenty of people like flat chests. So even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself. That seemed to have made Krisu choke a bit. Krisu starts choking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. I know. Once Komima's over, let's all go on a trip to the beach. Mayuri's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A lab mem beach trip? All of the lab mems? I can't go. I have to go to back to America soon. And I haven't even started packing yet. Yes, I can see you're in a rush. I bet you didn't even have time to lounge around and read. I bet you don't even have time to lounge around and read. Chrissy snaps her book shut and glares at me. Fine, I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. If it's just the girl members, I'll happily go. To be honest, Chrissy, you just want to see me in the mulligan spot on your butt. You just don't want me to see the bear my kind found in Asian children disappears by the age of 5. Okay. I don't have a Mongolian spot. Anyways, it's just the girl memes. That doesn't rule out Lukaku. What's that supposed to be? Let me tell you earlier. Lukaku is a bona fide guy. My declaration of the truth. Freezes the air instantly. Inverts the whole screen. Huh? Something's off about her reaction. You're the worst. Where do you get off calling her a guy? Yeah, Ocarina, that's a terrible thing to say. Even Mayuri's condemns me. Lukaku, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he doesn't get depressed when someone says something about how... Normally he gets depressed when... Normally he'll get depressed and say something about how embarrassing he'll be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying. And so, I understand your desire to deny the truth, but it's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but... Okabe? Krisu advances me with a stern glare. If you want to give me a stupid nicknames, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but... What you just said now is below belt. I don't I didn't take you for the kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings. But I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe. Eh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? Apologize. Apologize to Urushibara-san now. Wait a second. I don't have to apologize for anything. I just said the truth. It's okay. Lukaku gets up from the sofa. His head is still hanging, and his voice is barely audible. Is that how Okabe-san sees me? No. It's not how I see you, Luka. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality too? You're the one who's denying reality. That's right. Luka-chan's a girl, Okurin. You're terrible. When did you start calling Lukaku Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun? Cut out already, Okabe. She's a girl. Maru nods in agreement. Huh? Huh? What's going on here? Some kind of prank? I'm going home. Lukaku tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand and stop him from leaving. Hold on, Lukaku, you can't fool me. You're as much of a man as I am, and I know how to prove it. I pin Lukaku's arms and reach for his package. Let's see what you're hiding down. Nothing. Well, huh? What? Why? I feel around some more. No, Okabe-san, please. Things got very awkward. Nothing, nada. It should be there. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? An electric circuit runs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened? Lukaku, you... The demo I thought had failed was actually a success? You're a girl? That's what I've been saying. Ow. A half second later, Chris cracks me over the head with a heavy textbook. When my vision clears, Lukaku is crying. Maru's rubbing her back comfortingly. Chris meanwhile is glaring down at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of his shoe. Dao, who had not arrived a moment ago, is in the corner trying not to laugh. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. If I had to put a title to this scene, that's what that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Krisu ripped out 100 million of my precious neurons. Envied by scientists over the world. I put a moist towel on my head. I want to bisect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing. Then I'll submerge it into in a culture food so you can never do anything like that again. Anyway, just be thankful I haven't reported you to the police. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Man, that was dumb. Have you at least explained that email stuff? I feel like that. I didn't think it would be gone. Lukaku has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed, and she's as flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. There's no denying what my hand didn't feel. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? Anyway, I better apologize to Lukaku. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now, and she was shy to begin with. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Short for post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah. Probably some interesting stats there, or information I should say. I need to be as gentle and human and humbly possible from now on. Humanly as possible. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but myself to blame. I'll just have to accept the consequences. Anyway, what the hell made you think that that she was a boy? I already explained, we changed the past. Lukaku was a guy, but he wanted to become a girl. So we sent a demo to make her wish come true. And it worked. I knew the world line has changed. My magic eye reading Steiner saw the shift in time. But I chose to believe my mundane sense instead. I should have had more faith in my powers, and I won't make that mistake again. Damn it, Okabe, you could have said that a bit more less crazy. Krisu calmly reads her book above her, readies her book above her head. Want some more? I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. I can just explain the phenomenon logically. When we sent the D-mail, we changed the past and all the history that changed as a result. My brain perceived the change. I left to my feet, overcome with excitement. Out of all mankind, I alone could perceive changes in causality. I am this world's observer. I look around expecting some awe in their faces. Sit down before I hit you again. Okay. I do as I'm told. Don't you understand? I'm the observer. I'm the one who opens the box holding Schrodinger's cat. That's the whole thought experiment posed by a physicist, Erwin Schrödinger. Basically, Schrödinger intended it as a theory of a paradox that the world-refined quantum theory, but has since been proven not to be a paradox, as the often yes, it's something I'm interested in, but at the same time it's just over my head at the moment. Schrödinger. Schrodinger's cat again. The Japanese cat can't get enough of that cat. You're Japanese too. I have enough Schrodinger's thanks, and I admit that kittens, kitten are cute though. The word kitten, Nico, quoted for the cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the internet. That was absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about the cat. Anyway, my magic eye has the power to perceive changes in the world line. This power is called reading Steiner, as I've explained. And I told you that that name was stupid, remember? In English, like something from a kid's manga, it's English. Not to mention that it's grammatical mess. There's also the fact that it's half German, so no consistency there either. It's stupid. Same goes for that Steins gate thing you always talked about. So you still got that Mogollon spout on your butt, eh, Christina? Names are all about the feeling. My creativity compared to the great Dan Vinci himself cannot be held by the shackles of grammar. Mwaha! Ow. She hits me again. I'm seeing stars. Show a little more remorse, huh? I'm sorry. Lukaku is still crying. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Krisu's watchful eye. I feel like this is a good place to end the episode. So, yeah, a lot of things have happened. A lot of consequences. A lot of the results of D-mails now coming into fruition. Hopefully by now Ocarina will pay attention to what they're sending to the past and how they're changing it. Ah well. 2 terabytes? Sorry, I just saw that there. Next to the DVD menu on the right. It had exclamation marks and needed to be said. Anyways, this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!